Sunday. Brother gets a kicks out of this finger stuff. Sunday, 1943, 28 seconds, year 2025, 6th month, first day. June the 6th month. June 5th is the anniversary for HJR 192, the Treasury prepaid bankruptcy, when the children were converted into creditors, or the new gold that backs all money. Those birth certificates represent the child's value, monetary value. In the legalism and lawful realms, expression is the real lawful value. Expression, be able to express. Now, brother's gonna have to remove this door. The hinge is broken, so let's keep this here. The brother likes having that mirror there, but the hinge is bent. It's ripped off the door, so now he has to have a light. These hinges are in here. Big long 2-inch screws. Pull the bottom hinge off first. The screws are stripped. Coming out. The heads of the screw, the screw heads popped off. Instead of saying the heads of the screws, the screw heads popped off. This is the bottom hinge, a nice 2-inch wood screw. Still got a little nip in it still. And then the two heads for the other two screws just broke off, so the brother shall remove the top 3 and get this door off here. This door was only on here when all this rain shed covering here, the door was on before all this rain shed covering. This door went on. That was around probably 2010. It's free on Craigslist. Brother painted it, put a mirror on it. Need the light. Have to have the light. Replace the word need with have to have. Have to have the light. Put that screwdriver there. Oh, it'd be nice to get a battery operated with a light on it. This one's cord years. This thing has had this thing for years. I'm gonna just crack them with a fucking regular Phillips screwdriver. Got that one loose. That one's stripping. That's all left-handed. The stronger arm is the right hand. That wonderful on manual. Now it should be able to back the rest of the way out. There's one. Whoops. Door seems to be hanging on, and pry out the other one with the flathead regular screwdriver. Got a nice, this is an old beat up screwdriver. It's been shaved down and rounded. Got it round. Get it in there, just behind the hinge, and pry it out. There, came out. Alright, everything's holding right here. Here's a couple more 2-inch screws and another half broken one. Now the brother should walk this door and put it somewhere. Brother has to think where to put it. It's got a nice mirror on it. Let's see here. I think and just turn it this way and lean it up against the stove here. Here's the old Dragon. This was in a trailer the brother had, and he customized it and refurbished it and pulled it behind the Subaru for a while till the sheriff was guarding the house during the legalism, dishonorable foreclosure to the security agreement, maritime system, private maritime lien, and admiralty. And the trailer ended up missing. But brother left a chainsaw in there too, so. There. So keep. Walk this thing at an angle. Oh yeah, that's right. Just walk it out and lean it for now. Drill a hole right there, and then move this wood, and this is a carpet for the lining the inside of the Subaru to go to the Lane County Disposal Management. This wood out of here, and here's some rope. Some more wood and rope. Put this rope over here. Always nice to have some rope hanging around in corners. Get this. Move this over here and use this as a stanchion support for these beams. Fits right in there real nice. Enough, just enough to get it out of the way. And this here is a homemade cracker hammer with a split piece of stump wood. And it's a tool. This is a caveman tool. There's the weightlifting bar here. Let me put this over here. And here's a weightlifting turnbuckle. Probably, yeah, this ought to fit right in there, and then sweep it out a bit. Cobwebs and some dirt. Clean up here. Been listening to them Chosen One videos, and it's like something's been studying Russell and then putting the information that they learned from Russell on the Chosen One videos as evidence to consider. And it can be used as a flattery technique and a control mechanism. Trap. It's a way to trap Russell. And or it could be an actual star seed colony from outer space, from the Capricorn Sirius quadrant. Aliens, extraterrestrials. It could be a so brothers, this thing's leaning on the fucking fire pump. Probably pull it out a little more. Probably move this. That was for Strike or Tom the cat. Then he went out and seemed like he committed suicide in the cold. There. And that stays just like that. Well, the brother could push it in there a little bit more. Push it in there. God, fucking legs hurt. Because the brother went jogging down the dirt road looking for someone that looked like the neighbor of Ahana. Looked like she passed and walked in the bike path when it was dark, tending the fire that was out there. Neighbor's house caught on fire, but it looks like an arson because there's a public bike path right there. The way that the black and it's on the outside of the house, the fence burnt, and then it went up to the house. And or someone flicked a cigarette, or maybe they had a flammable stuff. But there's some old wise people that live there. They're renting the place. They got it nice decorated in the backyard and everything. And it has Biden-Harris signs out front, so for voting and all that. So there it is. So now the brother's got easy, clear access to walk through this door now because the door wouldn't open anymore. It fell off the hinge. The hinge got bent down here. So it's just hanging on with one string. Might as well just let it hang there, and brother can play with that later on and whenever. Now the brother's got a straight ahead mirror walking out of the room here, so that's nice. Where's the broom's over here. Man, the brother was tired and exhausted from that fire. Still a bit tired and exhausted. Went to bed around probably 12 o'clock. Got woken up at 2:45 in the morning. Just woke up out of nowhere and heard this. It's like the neighbor's fucking tires in her car got popped or something. Or something. An air tank was leaking that could have exploded or something. Then so the brother came out the backyard to go see the neighbor's car over there, the vehicle. Come find out fucking fire out there in the back of the fucking house and the trees, and saw the orange all lit up and crackling and howling and whoosh. And so that's that. Brother can unconnect it for a few minutes here, so military mode. So yeah, brother put this door in. It was free on Craigslist. Painted it black and red and orange. Orange over here. Brother put all this in, hooked up a gate slammer, and got it all lined up on the posts. And it's starting to leak rain down here this year. So that probably dripped down and got into the screws and caused the thing to get weak and all that. The wood to get weak, and then it just bent, and the thing just wouldn't open up anymore. It would just stay open up right in here, and so it's kind of a bitch to get in here all the time. This was not nice and wide open. And go in here, and there's the shop vac. That was $25 over at the fucking St. Vincent de Paul. Brother's got all the fire pump essentials here. Got another fucking well pump. Got plenty of pipe tape. Got extra bolts for the well pumps. There's the distillers down here for water. There's the drum kit, the vacuum, and here's the lawnmower. It's on a lock with the chainsaw upside down. They had to have surgery, that whole chainsaw. Here's the cat box with just regular dirt and ash in there, and put it in here and put the poo-poos in there, and shovels and rocks. And here's the gas for the whatchamacallit, and bike parts and tires and old shoes. And then here's be walking out of the kitchen now like this, going in and fucking just like this. Brother's walking in the mirror now, come down the stairs. This mirror he uses for shaving. Does the old shave on there, and it's in there sturdy. It's all nice, and it ain't going nowhere. So there's the brother used this. This was at the local recycle bring place for like $15. Might have been $25. So the brother used that to bring the pump in and lock this fucker up to the cable with the bike, and it goes to this post. And that post is sitting in a cement craggle bag with all the weight on it. So the brother just left this out here, so whenever he needs to test the hose and the nozzle again, just bring it out here, set it up on another day. Pretty sure it's going to function wonderfully, but the brother needs to rest, and he's putting the trust into the intuition. Put these tools over here. The trust into the intuition to that everything, the timing, the window, everything should be wonderful. And put the tools back on the wall here. This one goes there. Whoop, this one fell out. Circuit tester. Brother got this for the 1984 Subaru wagon that he had. Brother has pictures with that 84 Subaru wagon too. And so, since how the brother brought it up, this was for electrical stuff for that 84 Subaru. That goes there. This rag goes into the used rags, oil and stuff like that. Here, it's the used rag area, oil rags. Put the other pipe wrench in here. Brother's got 2 pipe wrenches. Those were also got used at the local recycle place for pennies on the dollar. Here's the dongle, and oh yeah, he was gonna, might as well go in here and show the 84 Subaru. Hook this up to the power in here. Put it in the jizzy. It's one of the favorite spots. And go get the cord and hold on. She'll be back in a minute. Brother's looking to figure out where he put the Majuval gank. Okay, these are extra screws that can go in here. Brother put the Majuval gank cord somewhere, and this goes into the restroom. Shall use the temporary Majuval gank cord here just to get some power on this. Brother hasn't heard a bleep. See if it'll swipe. Yep, there's the lightning bolt. So good. Now, brother's gonna get the picture manual and show the 84 Subaru. Here's some wonderful, this was a pack to get ready to see the Lane County Civil Head Attorney with the lien position. And, it's got all the credentials on there. And the brother has this meeting on the Just Play Man YouTube channel. The whole attorney's meeting's on there. And he agreed to have it put on YouTube. And he thought Russell was an idiot. So, or else he was, he had to play the part, the Hollywood part and all that. But, see, here's the pictures. And so, once again, there's the brother's 70 Camaro when he was younger. And see where the Subaru is at. There's Sister Michelle and Dog Bear and little Jason when he was. It's kind of hard to see there. But let's see. There's the cat, Judah the cat. Might as well just put this thing here. Put this thing here. And military flipper and just get it good. There's Sister Michelle. She ended up transitioning. There's Dad. There's Michelle's first daughter. Crystal, probably. There's Jay and her first husband. There's Regina, there's Jay when he was a youngin'. There's Mother. There's Pete's brother worked at Pizza Hut. There's Russell working at Pizza Hut as a driver. There's the Subaru. That's the 84 Subaru wagon. There's inside. This is an attorney's building next door. He oversaw the whole building and rented out the spaces. And there's some old guitar stuff. Once again, there's Brother Jay, and that's the Camaro, first Camaro Russell had. It had the SS spoiler on the back. It was a 352 barrel with 441 heads on it. Let's see here. There's Nana Henry, Grandpa Henry, Cousin Cindy Blumendahl. There's Mother again. That was Joshua the dog and Bear, the German Shepherd. No, that was Blue the Labrador. And there's a Amur Siberian picture tiger. There's Blue again when he was younger. There's Bear when he was really young. Jason and Michelle when they were young. There's Russell when he lived over in Brimpton, Washington on the water. That's Judah the cat. There's the Safeway store. There's Russell when he weighed 178 pounds. That was the most a brother ever weighed. And he purposely ate a bunch of chicken. There's a skinnier with Judah. And then there's that's it. Weeder the cat. She ended up getting murdered. Someone in the neighborhood shot her with a BB gun. She got washed up on shore a couple miles away at a hotel area. And there's Judah again. So that was more of the 84. Here's Russell when he graduated, 8th grade, intermediate. Russell when he was young. Fucking Russell in the military and out of the military. That was just after out of the military. There's Russell again and the fucking... There's a Jesuit. There's a cousin Jennifer's wedding. There's Russell again at his heaviest, 178 pounds. There it is. There's Russell again at his heaviest, 178 pounds. Purposely ate a bunch of chicken. He got real fat and didn't like it. A fat gut. But there's the 84 Subaru again on the front. The thing was nice condition. There it is again. This is over in Port Orchard, near the courthouse, Kitsap County. So here's some driver's licenses and stuff like that. And old dog Blue got old, and then another dog, Joshua, a dog brother had, it got ran over and cremated its leg. There's Judah the cat again, original white cat. Here he is again. He caught some type of rat disease. These are old ID cards. There's Mother, an old ID card. There's nephew, Timmy. Old ID cards that he left. He was here for a while. Pizza Hut to get on Puget Sound Naval Base right here. So, old IDs. This is the Jesuits family that the brother lived with for a while. There's another out of the military, just out of the military picture. This is Crystal and her husband. And that's pretty much it. Here's some more IDs here. This is 7th grade Russell. High school Russell. That's graduation picture Russell at 18. Graduated. And there's another one, that's 8th grade graduation. Another 18-year-old. There's Jay and Mother, and Russell was in there. More military. Probably saw that one. Yeah, already went over that one. So yeah, this one's cool because mother, when she was younger, this is in San Ramon, California. And then there's Dad, and he's still living. He's around 80-something. Low 80s. Cousin Cindy and Sister Michelle again, and Brother Jay when he was around probably 18, 19. And that's Jay in the Camaro. When Brother Russell joined the Navy, there's some little pictures. When Russell joined the Navy, Jason eventually drove that car, and he fixed the spoiler. There's a little damage on it, got the paint and painted it and everything. So that's that. And then the brother upgraded to the 93 Subaru that's sitting out there, and ended up selling that Subaru to the Pizza Hut shift manager, and he sold it to some kids up in Silverdale, Washington. So the brother saw it up there once after it was sold. All right, that's that. More maintenance, military records. So here's some more. Anyway, brother's got the military records. Brother learned to put everything on the record from in the military. The petty officer in charge of records, he said, be sure you document everything that's write it all down in the record. Everything, every performance for the day. He says, write it all down. Captain's log. So that stuck with the brother. He's always recording every fucking thing. Put it on the record. That way everyone knows all the accomplishments, and they won't be scratching their head. Is Russell qualified? So that's the reasoning behind that. So it's just called transparency. So journalism, all that, media. So anyway, later.